last night in episode 7, we saw Robyn saying that she wanted only the best for Meri. Where is the proof? So we have now had Cody invite Meri to Christmas. There's no evidence, maybe it just wasn't filmed, but there's no evidence that Robyn invited Meri. Meri made no mention to Robyn calling and inviting her and saying she's always welcome in their home, that she is also the mother of her children. There's no mention of it. What we see is Cody saying, I have a wife that considers you family and says you should be invited. So you should come over. At least twice he said that. We see Meri is now moving. We don't see any Robyn. Why isn't Robyn there helping her? I think there's also a future season where Cody literally packs up Meri and helps her move to Pair 1. Where's Robyn? And by the way, this is not unusual. I remember we're doing a rewatch. Remember when Cody had the 4 dates? And he took Meri out skiing. She's been begging to ski for years. He basically abandons her on the mountain. She jacks up her knee. He tells her she's just fine. They go down the hill. The guy says, no, it is not fine. You need to go. So she's laid up in bed with her knee all jacked up. And Christine goes over to visit. And we get a cutaway of Robyn saying, I would come over and visit, but all my kids are sick. And I was like, You can't break away for a few minutes. Hey, if only you had sister wives. Now, they were living in separate houses at the time, but it was still that deal of like, there's always some excuse. When Hunter had his wrestling thing and everybody went except Robyn because she had to stay at home. It's just one of those things where if it was one time, you'd say, hey, somebody has to stay home and watch the kids. If it was 2 times, you'd say, hell, those are the breaks. But it seems like I would be hard pressed to find a time when Robyn was going out of her way for any sister wife, let alone Meri, where you were like, yes, there is Robyn sacrificing. And it's making me mad that the production company just keeps letting it slide. They show her for just a few minutes so she can say the right answer. So she can say the right answer on camera. So she shows up and she's like, I wish only the best for Meri. But the thing is you go, well, this is sister wives. It's a culture you don't understand. If only we had an example of a sister wife who was still with the husband, who was talking to a sister wife who had left. Oh, wow. We, in fact, do, because Christine left Cody and Janelle was still with him. And we have all these examples of Janelle saying things to Christine like, I have a different experience with Cody, but I know that it must be difficult for your experience with Cody. There's no reason that Robyn couldn't have that conversation with Meri, a deep, heartfelt conversation. Now, of course, we know that Cody sees all of that as betrayal, a lack of loyalty. I get all that. But still, first of all, I don't think he would actually care if Robyn went and did that. But the big thing is, I don't think Robyn wants to do that. Jen, bless her heart, needs to be on every episode because Jen, and it was either the look back or the talk back, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was a talk back, was like, well, Robyn never calls you. Robyn says she wants to be friends with you, but she doesn't call you. Does she call you? Have you seen her? And Meri has, kind of admits on camera, no, not really. We basically only get together when it's for the camera, and she won't call me for long periods of time. So there's many things I'm frustrated with the production company, but the biggest one is right now, as of last night's episode, is this whole allowing Robyn to swoop on in, say a few lines about everybody else, and then swoop on out and get the perfect edit. There's no flashbacks that showing, of course, they couldn't do any flashbacks of showing her supporting Meri. The last time I think we really saw anything even close to that was allegedly at the Coyote Pass discussion, where really all she did was talk over Cody, and Meri had to be like, hey, Robyn, this is not your conversation. This is not your breakup. And then Robyn runs away and was crying and all of that. And it's like, Robyn, can you chill out while Meri's getting dumped by her husband of 30 odd years? Anyway, just some frustrations I have about last night's episode. And in my magic list of things that I would do differently if I was in charge of Sister Wives, it would be saying, hey, Robyn, can you give some examples of how you wish the best for Meri? Can you show us any time that you've ever done anything? And have her be like, well, I just blah, 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 blah. Needs to be in the tell-all, but we won't get it. But all of the content creators that talk about Sister Wives are here to point it out. I know I'm not the only one.